Now, we've been talking about it all morning, and now Juliet Sear is here to tell us how to make these for ourselves. So you better start explaining exactly what it is so far. So this is a
Sconuts. Sconuts, yes. So it's a hybrid of a donut and a scone. And it's really delicious. It's a really simple recipe. With a donut, you obviously have to yeast it and let them proof.
Yeah.
This is a very simple scone recipe, which we fry up and turn into the sconuts. So I'll show you how we do it.
All right.
So simply, we've got some flour and butter that we just kind of crumble between our fingertips, so they go like breadcrumbs. Once you've done that, you just need to add a little bit of milk. So we've got some warm milk here.
Oh, OK.
Dash of vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, before I do that, sugar.
Sugar.
We've got some sugar that goes in, not too much.
Yeah.
And a pinch of salt. Mm-hmm. Just give that a bit of a mix.
OK.
Then
not much sugar in it, is there, really?
No, it's not a lot, because if you think about a scone, it's quite a bready, like, heavy cake.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be heavy like a scone, I think it's going to be really light,
Although
fluffy,
it's going to be deep-fried with tons of sugar on the outside.
Yeah, I know. so pop the milk in. It's just, they're only small, though, aren't they?
Yes.
When we were discussing yesterday that this was an item that we were going to do, Holly said, and she's not one for making big demands, but she said, I saw on the Instagram or whatever it was, she said, I saw a donut wall.
A donut wall?
Can I have one? And look what our team have done. They've actually made Holly her own donut wall.
So lots of people are doing these now, instead of sort of cupcake towers or birthday cakes, they're doing a donut wall. So then you could just walk up to the donut wall
and pick your donut. Yeah.
Perfect.
Those are my favourites. Those are my absolute favourite donuts. Yeah.
The original glazed, like, basic ones.
I'll share it with you.
OK.
So there you go, look at that.
Right.
Now, that was really easy, wasn't it? That's done now. You just literally give it a very, very light knead.
Oh, OK.
And so, really simple. So we've got some dough there. Would you mind cutting some out for me, please? We've got the scone cutter
I've got
here.
my hands full at the moment.
OK.
So if you just cut some out and pop them on that plate for me. But yeah, you just give it a very light knead. You want to keep it nice and light and fluffy. Don't over-mix it.
OK. So would that be how you make a scone?
Yeah, exactly, and then you'd bake them. So now what we're going to do, if you just pass me that plate...
So I suppose some people would call these sconuts, wouldn't they?
Sconuts.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
Sconut.
Sconuts. So then what we're going to do, we're going to deep fry them for a few minutes each side.
What oil?
I've just got some sunflower oil in here.
OK.
And so obviously, you know, be really careful. It is quite...
To what temperature?
About
180?
170 to 180 there.
Yeah.
So just very carefully, just drop them in. Like this. So just a few at a time, sort of 5 or 6. And what you're going to see is they're going to really, really puff up. I'll just put this back there. So, you know how when you're cooking a fried donut, you've got the kind of the sort of white circle round?
Yeah.
So you're going to get that with this, but you're also going to kind of... It's going to puff up, but you'll get that kind of, like, division that you have with a normal donut. So what you need to do, after about a minute of them being in the fryer...
Yeah.
Just turn them over. So every sort of minute or so, just give them a flip over like that.
So that they get evenly browned.
Exactly. So it'll take about sort of, 5 or 6 minutes to fry something this size.
We should probably put them in at the beginning.
Well, we should have done. We have. So I'll take these out.
Miracle.
So if you could take...
They look a bit like profiteroles.
They do a bit, don't they? They've kind of puffed up. But,
they have puffed up and kind of changed shape.
What we'll do... Profiterole, that's next time. So, yeah, obviously, we'd take them out of the oil, drain them off, and now we're going to put them in the caster sugar. So this is bringing them into the donut element. So if you want to help me, we'll just toss some of these in
Churros, like churros.
It is a bit like a churros.
But this, I mean, can you feel how light these are? This is just a basic scone recipe, but because we've fried them, they've puffed up and they've really kind of become so much lighter than a normal one. So once you've dusted all those off, it's time to add the clotted cream and the jam element. So what you need to do is just give these a bit of a trim off. I'll just open these up.
Can I just put jam in mine? Because I'm not a good...
You can just put jam.
Like cream.
Which is the clotted cream?
So these are the clotted cream.
That's the clotted cream.
And we've just kind of mixed it and put it in the bag.
If that's ordinary cream and you've told me it's clotted, I'm going to be really disappointed.
I promise you.
OK.
So what you need to do is just make a little hole like this, so you can kind of fill it in, and then what you need to do is just kind of... You'll be able to feel it. So I hold it in my hand and push the piping bag sort of inside it and just give it a squeeze, and you can actually feel them expanding inside in your hand. You can feel them getting a bit of weight, and I kind of like to put a bit of cream, a bit of jam.
Oh, you can. They're getting bigger, aren't they?
It's quite nice. It's quite satisfying. You can kind of feel
It's like it takes a breath.
Yeah, it is.
Like it goes...
It's inhaling the cream and the jam.
So mine's done now, because I'm not going in
You're really you're not gonna have the cream,
I don't like cream.
What do you think? No?
You've got about a minute to go.
They're really
them.
naughty.
Oh, my God. Look, I've just gone mad with this.
I've been playing about this recipe and it's so lovely. It's so easy, it's so light. And when you taste it, you wouldn't think it was a scone. Well, it's not a scone, it's a scone.
It is lighter than you think it's going to be.
Have a go.
It does. Can I be a little bit controversial
Yes.
here? It tastes a bit like a donut that's gone wrong.
Oh, well.
If you think about it, I mean, it's nice, and I don't know if it's because I haven't got cream in it. I mean, it's
have
nice with
nice.
cream.
You need the
It's lovely
cottage
with
cream.
cream.
That's what the scone's all about.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Did I hear you mentioning sconuts earlier?
I did. I by
Oh,
accident.
my God, what have you made?
Have a look.
What's that? Oh, my God! Look at those!
Look at those. There you go. There,
For
look.
you, look, a
They look
sconut.
like
2 scof nuts.
I couldn't resist it.
Is this edible?
Yeah, edible. Edible
Wow.
you.
Is it an edible me?
Yes.
How is it?
It tastes good.
Is it good? Very good. Thank you very much.
you. We're all really sticky
good fun.
now,
I know,
aren't we?
aren't we, Jess? Let's go
I'm
wash our hands.
such a monster sugar rush.
I know. And it was a lot of sugar
I
going
should
on
be
there.
bouncing off the walls by the end of Gok's item.